My name is Ann Patterson, and I'm the leader of Maiden Voyage, which is a 17-piece all-female big band. And I started Maiden Voyage in 1980, and we were very, very active for 15, 18 years, and we've been fairly inactive in the past few years, and I used this opportunity to have the band perform at Gen to get the band back together again. And we had a wonderful performance yesterday, and there was so much enthusiasm both from the musicians, some of who are been veterans in the band for a long time and some who are brand new. So much enthusiasm for the band and enthusiasm from the audience that I've decided to put the band back together again and get some things happening.
What inspired you to start the Maiden Voyage?
Well, I was playing in a lot of all-girl bands. They were usually rock bands, and it was pretty much the only work I could get when I was starting out, and they weren't very good. And I thought, what a kick it would be to have like a really hot, big jazz band that was all women, that were all really, really, really good musicians, to sort of be the antithesis of what was existing at the time.
What do you think jazz musicians today can do to encourage more women to play jazz?
Jazz musicians or jazz educators?
Well, both while we're at it.
Okay. Well, I would encourage band leaders to seek out qualified women musicians that can play in their band, because the younger women need role models, and that really helps. You know, I didn't really have any role models when I was young, but then when I started seeing some visible women, it really helped me to have the confidence to try to do what I wanted to do and follow my dream. And I would also encourage educators to seek out women who they think would be good members of their band and that they could foster their growth. Jazz musicians are so ignored by the general population that Gen makes us feel like what we're doing is really, really special and really important. I mean, we know that anyhow, but to be a part of Gen and to help encourage other people, other young students to get into this music, it's just a really, really, knowing this family that we have is really, it really helps us to keep going.
What's one takeaway that people can get from attending the Gen conference?
Well, one of the things that Gen has been very good about giving visibility to a lot of great women jazz musicians, and I would encourage educators who are at the conference to seek out these women and invite them as clinicians and as solo guest artists with their bands, so that the young girls who are in their bands can have, someone who inspires them.